here. So let's see how this one is going to go as we start on Pokemon Stadium 2. And like you were already talking about, ABK right away
Short
from
hop
Deathspade,
ABK.
right across the stream. But it looks like Toad was ready for it, as Toad is actually going to be the one taking on Deathspade, at least for the start here, as blue team has started to bleed out very, very quickly.
It's the old adage, and it was for a while, that like Bayonetta's biggest weakness in this game is just shield. And while, of course, Bayonettas have gotten significantly better over the lifespan of the game, and that's not as much of a counter as it once was, it still works. And we saw that immediately from Toad, but see ya, you're not making it back to stage. Deathspade got his hands on you deep off, and you're just going to get fared into the blast zone. First stock already gone, under 40 seconds, and it might not be too much longer until Toad follows, but an F smash very nearly takes Deathspade out first.
Yeah, you can totally tell what Deathspade's goal is in the team, right? To carry off and win the 1v1, but really good on yellow team right now. Poof trying to just get the stock off of Bayonetta, recognizing that the opportunity is not there and actually going to go for the 2v1, but instead that actually gave Deathspade some time to run back up on stage and find the back air there. So now it is going to be yellow team trailing by only a stock here, but now you have to watch all of this damage still that Deathspade has. And now Boodabam still trying to find a way to land, but it's getting a little bit iffy, but it will be Poof using the up smash on the platform to get stuck.
Yeah, I feel like right there, Deathspade kind of got like paralyzed by decisions, because both characters were in the percent range where Deathspade could have done something to them. But because they were in two completely different percent ranges and probably both SDI in completely different ways, Deathspade had to make a decision and didn't make any decision in that situation, so ended up not getting either of them when they could have gotten one or the other.
Okay, still though, once again, 2 stocks to 2. Yellow team is the one who has a little bit more percent right now. There's the forward throw. Unfortunately, no pass off to the teammate there. Toad trying to find a way to get in, but once again, Deathspade, all this consistent damage looking real good. Great save though. I love the forward throw here, and Toad going to be able to find the forward air as well. Going to go for the edge guard here, but great coverage by Deathspade. Back air not going to be enough here, as now once again, the up smash the up smash, the forward smash,
Okay.
Everything's going on.
Yeah, so originally, Poof had gotten an up smash, ended up catching Boodabam in it. Toad tried to jump in to keep Deathspade off of his back, ended up falling into his teammate's up smash, and then Deathspade was like, all of you are stuck there. F smash time.
Yeah, things just, sometimes...
Things fell apart.
You were saying a little bit earlier that sometimes in doubles you just throw out the option because you can. That's one of the times where it's just like, I'm throwing out this up smash. If you get caught in it, I'm sorry.
It is your fault.
Yep, exactly.
Your person is not my responsibility. You signed the waiver.
So it's like an airplane. Still, though, yellow team trying to fight back as best as possible. It seems like they've set their sights on Deathspade, at least for the moment. The F tilt, though, unfortunately hitting Toad here, so now Toad's going to be in an awkward spot. And look at that, Deathspade immediately recognizing the opportunity, but instead it will be Poof once again punishing, and we're even stocks right now.
That was great awareness from Poof as well, just because recognizing, okay, my teammate has to go high in order to get away from Deathspade's edge guard. Deathspade's going to have to come back to ledge in a very specific way to not die, so I'm just going to cover this while my teammate goes over top of me with really no danger. And actually, even though Deathspade was tanking stocks for quite a while, it's Boodabam that goes down first. So while the two of them are at much higher percent, it's Deathspade in a 1v2. Needs to take out Toad here and now, or this is going to get ugly fast.
Absolutely. Deathspade, though, a very, very capable player. I like the initial witch time, too, just in case, trying to find something. There's the bomb, not going to be enough here. Look at Toad. I like how Toad is frontlining too. I mean, Link a little bit heavier than Peach, and Toad's just like, you know what, sure, I'll get something going on here. Deathspade, though, still fighting back as best as possible. There's the throw.
This could
What's
be
it going to be?
No.
Nope, not going to be able to find anything. Deathspade, great air dodge through too. Definitely not impossible here, but once again, all this consistent damage still coming out from the yellow team right now. But Deathspade doing their best to really move around well.
They're doing a great job of using Bayonetta's high mobility here. Just trying to fly around like a fighter jet to make sure that the enemy team can't pin them down. Because a grab is game.
Right.
Like, if you get grabbed here, you lose. And also, if you land on top of Link's up tilt, you lose. That's exactly what I was about to say as Toad and Poof take game number 1.
Yeah, it was really good work from yellow team, because it really felt like Deathspade was really kind of like running the show at one point, kind of like puppeteering everything, was really everywhere all at once. And then yellow team really just kind of clutched in and held their own. Once again, the teamwork from yellow team is really what I want to kind of talk about. But it is going to be the same matchup here. I believe it was the same stage. So we'll see what blue team can do here.
Blue team, or yellow team rather, is they are strategizing.
Yeah, they are. I'm telling you, like doubles sometimes, like when players really like work on their double synergy, they really get something good going, but it really does take not only like the friendship inside the game, but it takes the friendship outside the game too. A lot of trust in your partners as well.
And players that know a lot about doubles, like some of them, like their ability to strategize is crazy. Like I'll play like doubles with Lima, like just for friendlies, and Lima will give me like a 3-page essay of like, okay, you're gonna set up with like this, and then you're gonna go into this situation so that I can like follow up with this, but then you're gonna wait on the ledge just so you can cut. Like, I'm not gonna remember any of this as soon as the game starts, just so you know.
Oh no! Unfortunately for Poof, going to fail the remote bomb save there, so that's a stock loss. Definitely not looking too good right now, especially because Blue Team has not even breached at 100%, just like Toad has here. But we're going back to the 1v1s right now, at least for a moment here. There's the back throw to Boodabam, but still not going to be able to find anything.
Oh, does not quite get the ledge grab, but is just going to be able to up B a second time and catch both enemies inside of it. It's Toad that they really want to catch here.
So close.
Toad is too late to react to the grab too, so isn't going.
No!
You know, he's not dead. It's all good.
The scoop in on the up smash too was actually just kind of a bummer there. Toad though still living as best as possible. I like how Poof is just like, I gotta find this up smash. It'll work somehow. Trying to
Everybody's
find the back air, not
today.
gonna be able to find anything though. There's the forward throw. Unfortunately, Witch twist up. Deathspade recognizing, but it did lead into the pass off for Toad here. There it is though, the quick turnaround aerial, and Toad is still living.
Toad holding on to the stock for dear life, but Poof cannot say the same thing, and just as Poof goes down, so too does Toad, putting them at a collective 3 stocks across the board. And Boodabam is actually the big tank here, holding on to 3 at the moment.
Yeah, I gotta call it out.
Oh, Deathspade is Deathspading. Oh, no.
Poof unfortunately failing 2 remote bomb recoveries there. That's actually super huge because the lifespan on Toad's stocks have been fantastic so far, only just recently crossing the 20% line, but now it just looks like Blue Team has kind of locked in and loaded at this point. I like how we're going into essentially like that standard doubles, like someone's going to frontline, someone's going to cover the platforms, but is it already too late as Poof already almost at 100%?
Deathspade going far out to the right to avoid any bomb shenanigans that Poof might have been trying to set up for. But just, all right, Randy F smash. It works for me, it works for you. Going to be forced to restock here to avoid the 1v2. With Toad already at 77%, he's going to have to repeat the performance of the first stock to avoid this game devolving even faster.
Yeah, but Deathspade honestly just no signs of letting go of this pressure right now, as Deathspade is just going to do what Bayonetta does and stack on a ton of damage right now.
And it's what I was talking about earlier too, with like the damage isn't even the primary detriment of these Bayonetta combos. The big thing is that like you're away from your teammate. You're unrecoverable. Your teammate's not going to be able to get that close to the top blast zone to save you. And you know, while you're taking all this percent, your teammate's down there like, help, help, I'm in a combo. You're not going to be able to get help out of that one as Boodabam connects with the back air and brings us to our first game 3.
That one's got to hurt. Definitely if you're yellow team, I know Poof is probably kicking themselves like, man, I messed up 2 remote bomb recoveries. And it's kind of funny, right? Link being the heavier character is the one that's actually KOing a little earlier when, you know, you have Peach on the team. So just got to clean it up for next game. Honestly, it seems like Blue Team is now a little bit more locked in. Yellow Team understanding what exactly they did wrong. We'll probably go back to PS2. I have no doubts about that. But honestly, Blue Team really thinking about the bans right now.
When you pointed out towards the middle of that game, Poof missing a couple of bomb recoveries. And when Link isn't hitting bomb recoveries, their mix game off stage is cut into like a quarter. Like they lose almost all of their maneuverability. They lose almost all of their ability to escape mobility. And, you know, when a Bayo like Deathspade is flying at you at Mach 10 off stage and you don't have the ability to just go like, okay, I'm gone. I'm not off stage anymore. It's very, very, very dangerous. Definitely took big advantage of it. But as we go to Town and City, you were like immediately like finger towards the monitor. This is big.
Yeah, this one's interesting, right? Because obviously Town and City with smaller sides, I actually feel like this could benefit Deathspade a little bit more, right? Because we've been seeing Deathspade do really great carry-offs off the sides. But honestly, what we go to Town and City for is to get out of some of these Witch Twist combos, of course. And it's looking much even, much cleaner this game so far, as once again, both teams trying to get something started. But these witch twists up, whether Boodabam is in them or not, Deathspade is going for them.
Well, the thing about like Town and City against Bayonetta, I'll call it a gamble,
Sure.
right? Because Bayonetta has significantly more space to carry you with those like long distance combos, but if you are better at SDI, it's a larger opportunity for you to escape. So it's kind of like, are you good at SDIing Bayo combos? Town is fine. Are you bad at SDIing Bayo combos? You're going to take even more damage.
Well, I mean, that is also Poof taking the first F smash there, but it will be Boodabam who is the one who is the lone survivor of the first stock loss. And now you have actually sunk into your role as tank, right? You could tell Boodabam actually just going into the corner saying, you know what, I'm more comfortable here. And now I have all the space on Town and City to actually get my combo started while Deathspade is recovering here. But now you're going off stage versus Deathspade as Link. And now on the side, there's the Witch Time. Can we get the stock off of it?
Oh.
Great air dodge by Poof. That was fantastic.
Yeah, you just got to immediately buffer that, let that come out as soon as humanly possible when you're stuck in the Witch Time, because otherwise Deathspade has all the time in the world to calculate and think and murder you.
Okay. Once again, still both teams doing their best right
Ooh,
now.
look
So
out.
close. But now Link off stage. Good high recovery here. Deathspade unable to get the KO off of it.
That's
I like
so
how
dangerous.
Toad just floated in the air. That was actually really smart, saying, you know what, if you're not going to mind where I am, I'm going to try and land with an aerial coming down.
Well, and also recognizing that Bayonetta's going to have all of that special fall after coming off, like not even going to ledge, coming directly from off stage, landing in that corner. She's going to have like a full second of special lag there. And so like Toad just kind of floated there, was like, when you land, there is nothing you can do to get away from this. So you're going to hold this back air.
Still, though, I mean, it's very even right now between both teams. Deathspade trying to get something started, but Boodabam going to try and take care of Toad on the other side of the stage. We're seeing the 1v1s right now. Great coverage, though, by Yellow Team right now, who's going to at least go on ahead, at least for a moment here. Toad in trouble right now. I love just the float away, recognizing, you know what, I know you're not going to go for it, and Toad actually going to go to the other side of the stage to try and help Poof.
Yeah, one of the most difficult things to like capitalize on in doubles is ledge trapping, right? Because there's so much going on. There's the thought of the extra teammate to like both mess up your reactions and potentially mess you up as well. And so like going to ledge is a very safe option to do in doubles. Toad recognizing it there, like, I'm just going to get out of dodge. I'm going to stay alive because that is our win condition right now.
Gotta play it super careful too, Last, honestly, both teams, right? This is game number 3. It's very even stocks. And I love the
Oh my goodness!
That Toad actually went for it. It's not going to be enough, but still, style points are definitely there. Dash attack not going to be able to do it either. Great reversal, though, by Deathspade.
See what I'm talking about?
You
You can't ledge trap, right? Like,
it's so hard.
Poof was sitting there trying to just nair in place, but is eventually just going to be able to find the fair.
This is so big if they're able to get Deathspade's stock off right now. The up smash not going to be enough. There's Toad with the landing aerial going for the edge guard, but great coverage by Boodabam, recognizing that the teammate's in trouble, at least for a moment here. Going for the up smash still. We're back to these 1v1s, and now it's going to have to be a decision here, and the decision will be the stock made. Going around the world, though, so we can try and find a little bit of peace in mind, but at least for the moment, you did all that. What'd you do it for? The F-tilt's going to be able to take it.
And that's the big thing about going all the way around the world with Peach. She's slow. She does not, like, most of the time, it's like if you see Diddy Kong do it, if you see Tweak do that in singles, Diddy Kong's so fast when he does that that it's a huge mix. Like, your opponent has to guess, am I going left? Am I going right? But Deathspade's the one going left, but none of their enemies accord. Boodabam, be careful with that.
Oh no, this goes one of 2 ways.
This goes one of 2 ways,
so
and one of them is heartbreaking for the yellow team.
Dash attack, though, it seems like Boodabam a little bit more comfortable now that the teammate's out of the way. That is the signature.
This is just a 1v1.
That is the very signature. Well, you got hit by it. I got it. Now that you're out of my way, actually, we're going to kill it. So